It will help you lower your heart rate. It'll help you kind of unwind, let go of the day, and really open up the body, soften the body so that you can fall asleep faster and sleep deeper. So we are gonna get started. All right, we have our blocks laid out. You've got one block laying on its side and the other one is standing up. This is the first time Mason's ever done this pose, so take your time. I'm actually gonna bring this over here. All right, go ahead and lay back. So you might wanna put your hands on that block as you place it underneath the spine. Slowly lower down, and then the block up top is standing tall and it's going to come underneath your head. And then really what I want you to think about doing is those shoulders are rolled back and down and just very gently squeezing the block. Your palms are going to face up. Yes, there you go. You feel that rotation in the shoulder? So as we rotate, the shoulders back and down and the palms are up. And you can have your legs long, they can be folded. This is really up to you how you want to hold this pose. And I want you to imagine that you are like, have you ever seen that Salvador Dali painting where like the cow is like draped over the fence and the clock? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, that is what we want you to imagine. You're draped. You are just flopped over this block. You are allowing the body to get heavy. You're noticing that breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And every time you exhale, let go, let go, let go. You did all the things you need to do today. And now the most important thing for you is to let go. Let go. Let go. Hands get heavy and the fingers float weightless in the air. Arms sink down into the earth. There's no gripping in the shoulders or the neck. Head rests heavy on the block. We make sure that we're not holding any tension in the eyebrows. Maybe you lift up the eyebrows a couple times or just soften through the face. Relax through the jaw. Maybe the tongue grows heavy or it floats to the roof of the mouth. In, I breathe in. Out, I breathe out. In, out. There's a softening in the shoulders. Down through the spine, into the hips, release, release, release. And the legs. Even breath in. Even slow breath out. Maybe it's 4 counts in and 4 counts out. Or maybe you can elongate that breath in and out and it's 6 counts. Our intention for this practice, I let go. In through the nose and out through the nose. You're going to take 3 more breaths here. See if you can fill up that belly. Breathe deeply. Let go fully. Good job. Finishing out this last breath. Fingers start to move. Wrists rotate around in circles. Or maybe you put your hands into a big fist and then flex them wide. I want you to stretch your arms out like that's being pulled from one side of the room to the other. And the hands could be on the ground or they could be in the air. Just reach, keep reaching. It's intense. Breathe in deeply. Exhale fully. And the arms are going to come back in and the elbows are going to press down into the earth. You're going to tuck your hands underneath your glutes as you press into the elbows. Lift up the head. You're going to roll over onto your right side. So go ahead and just scoot the blocks out of the way. We're not going to need them again. That was hard because it was uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel like the release of it.
Yeah, good. Lay on your right side. Okay. So you're going to rest your head on your arm. Actually, you could rest it on that block if you wanted to. You could rest on the block or on your arm. And we're just going to come into a nice twist here. So you're going to raise up the left arm and reach back behind you. And you're going to do this about 5 times. Just open and closing the arm. Head can rest on the ground. Head can rest on your arm if you want to. The left arm's the one that's moving. Isn't it interesting how long it takes to release, right? Especially if you're in a position you've never been in before, or you are just not even aware of how much tension you're holding in the body. We're going to leave that arm open wide on that last time. You're going to look towards the left hand. You're going to take your right hand and put it on to the top knee there and see if you can hug it in just a little bit more. Deep breath in, exhale, maybe a big exhale out the mouth. Yeah. Just giving ourselves that nice twist. One last breath here. And then the right hand comes down. Place both the palms down into the earth and just shift. Shift it all the way to the other side. So now you're just going to lay on your left side. We're going to do the same thing on the left. Both the arms can reach out, or you can lay on that left arm, whatever feels most comfortable to you, or you can put your head on the block still. Just whenever you're ready, you're going to open up big and wide. Right hand reaches. And follow that hand with your gaze. So the head is moving. Looking up towards the hand, then looking over towards the hand as it opens up to the right. 1 or 2 more times, just kind of depending on how quickly you've been going. And then we'll leave it open. Kind of tuck those knees up just a little bit more. Left hand touches onto the top of that right leg. And I want you to see if you can relax into the pose. Relax the shoulders and the arm gets heavy. In through the nose, we breathe deeply, exhale fully. Good job. Last breath here. You're going to take that right hand, bring it all the way over to the left, and start to prop yourself up. So you're going to lean into your elbow. You're going to bring yourself up, and the knees are coming back. And we'll come into a tabletop here with fingers spread wide and those knees 2 fists apart, just a little bit wide. We're going to start moving into your cat-cow. Okay, so we'll drop the belly as we breathe in, yes, and the chin is level, look towards the camera, there you go. And then exhale, curl it up, tuck in the chin, tuck in the pelvis. In through the nose and out through the nose. The next time you come in through the nose, I want you to drop the belly and I want you just to hold it there and keep breathing. So you're going to drop the belly down, you're going to roll the shoulders back and you're going to breathe in. Keep breathing. See if you can press into those palms a little bit. Let the shoulders roll back a little bit more. Belly drops down, yes. And on your next exhale, press into the palms as you tuck your chin and you tuck your pelvis. You're going to hold it here. See if you can tuck in that chin just a little bit more, like you're looking towards the belly or towards your chest. See if you can tuck that pelvis just a little bit more, making a huge C shape with the body. Breathe in deeply. Exhale fully and start to come out of it. Good job. All right, move your hips side to side. Kind of just look over one way. Yes, that's it. In through the nose and out through the nose. Okay, one more breath here. Then we're going to come into a supported child's pose. So you're going to grab the bolster. You can even keep the blanket on top there. Right? If you don't have a bolster at home, you just grab a bunch of pillows, okay? You're gonna bring the knees out wide. Yep, you're gonna leave it that way. Exactly, it's gonna run along, okay? And you're gonna tuck it in here and you're just gonna like hug it. Just hug it. And then the head's gonna come one side or the other. You decide which one feels the most comfortable to you. And then I want you just to relax down into the bolster, relax down into the pose. If you find that you are still like feeling really tight and you're not feeling like your weight can come down onto the pillows, you might need more. Okay, so just stack up as many things as you need to here so that you can feel comfortable putting your whole weight onto it. Sit bones are settling down into those heels. And we're giving back to our lower back here. I want you to take the shoulders and shrug them a couple times or roll them back and down, making sure that we're not holding any tension in the shoulders or in the neck. In through the nose and out through the nose. Notice the belly expand. Relax the face. Down into the shoulders and the arms. I want you just to be aware if you're holding any tension in your fingers. Hands are relaxed. Fingers are relaxed. Let the bolster and the pillows support you. As you exhale, get heavy, heavy, heavy through the upper body. Feel free to adjust a little bit as you sink deeper. Feel free to turn your head to the other direction if you want to.
Are you holding any tension in the shoulders? Exhale, release down the back. Breathe in so deeply that you feel that breath in the back of the body and the front. Exhale. Let go, let go. Let go. Give yourself about 3 to 4 more breaths here. Good job. One more breath. Or start to push into the palms and lift yourself up. Move the pillows to the side. Come on back up. Maybe your legs fell asleep a little bit. Move back into that tabletop. With knees back, you're gonna walk your hands forward. So take your right hand forward, then your left hand forward. Leave your hips up in the air and lower yourself down. Now you may find that you need to walk those hands out really wide to get the forehead down. Nicely done. Sit bones stay up in the air. So we're not pulling back and trying to sit onto our heels like we did with our child's pose. So go ahead and walk your hands up even more. Yes, yes, keep going. There you go, now go down. There it is. Yes, so move those hands out as wide as you need to. If you're not feeling a stretch through the shoulders and the upper back, you absolutely can come up onto fingertips. Put your hands on blocks if you need to. Okay, with forehead growing heavy down into the earth, we're gonna pull back on the hips. I want you to let the belly hang heavy. As you breathe in and out, feel that belly grow heavy. Just a natural lengthening through the spine, giving back to the lower back. One more breath here. Good job. Press into palms and lift yourself up. All right, walk those knees forward. And the legs are gonna come forward. Shake them out a couple times. All right, you're gonna grab that bolster. You're gonna put it over your lap. Yes, okay, so we're gonna sit up nice and tall. We're coming to a forward fold, a nice supported forward fold. So you're gonna hug the pillows in and then you're just gonna lean over it and just kind of drape yourself over it, yeah. So if that feels comfortable to you, then keep it. If it doesn't, you can take the blanket off, or you can, if you have 2 pillows, you can come down to 1 pillow. But I want you to feel supported and just kind of floppy. Just drape yourself. Hands could be on shins, they could be on the floor. Okay, I want you to roll the shoulders around one time, roll them back and down. And then release, release, release. And maybe you rock it side to side and kind of stretch through the neck a little bit as you settle into that forward fold. Are we feeling it into the calves and the back of the knees? Yeah. Slow, steady breaths. Let the head get heavy. Let the face relax and the neck relax. You might even find that the chin rests on the bolster. Maybe, just maybe you're able to lean just a little bit more, pulling the crown of the head towards the feet just a little bit more, and then settling down for the next 2 to 3 breaths. Letting the pose just get a little deeper, a little bit more intense on its own without forcing it. Take one more final, slow, steady, deep breath here. Exhale fully, pulling the belly button into the spine. We'll slowly come up. Good job. Hugging that right leg, hugging the left. Soles of the feet touch, shake it out. Roll those shoulders back and down. And elbows into knees. Rock side to side. Pull through the crown of the head. And I want you to look like you're looking over your feet. Yeah. And then just ever so slightly tuck the chin, keeping that throat open. I want you to think about, like, if you took your finger and put a finger pointing towards the chin and then the thumb, we're going to keep that space, right? So the throat stays open, chest stays open, collarbone stays open. Let the body get heavy. You might even take it out the mouth, a big sigh. Good job. And in these next 2 breaths, then you're gonna let the head kind of drop and get droopy. Imagine that head is like a bowling ball. You're just letting the bowling ball drop. Release through the neck. Maybe move the head side to side or shake it no. Or nod yes, making sure we're not holding any tension. Head is so heavy in this last breath in. Last breath out. Good job. Roll it back up. Hands on the knees. Side to side.
Okay, so the last pose that we're gonna do is my favorite pose of all time. And I moved our tree here so you can put your legs up the wall. So you're gonna put your legs up the wall. It is so good for your nervous system. It's so good for all the things in your body. So you're gonna go against the wall. And the key is you kind of just scoot your booty as close as you can to the wall. And you're gonna lay on your side. You're gonna lay on your side, yep. And then you're gonna take your left leg, bring it up the wall. Yep, the back wall. So you're gonna go up the back wall. So I want your booty facing the wall, and you're like this. Yes, exactly. Perfect. Now you might find the hardest part of this pose is just trying to get close to the wall. So you might have to just readjust again, scoot yourself as close as you can to the wall. And then relax, relax. And you have that blanket right by you, Mason. If you want to grab the blanket, you could put it over your chest if you want, so you don't get cold. Okay, so if you don't have a wall, or you can just turn around on your bed and put it onto your headboard, right? So find a space you can put those feet up. If you don't, you always can do what I'm doing here and loosely put a strap over the feet and hold onto it. I say loosely because you don't want to put your hands gripping. It's just nice and relaxed. In through the nose and out through the nose. With feet up in the air. Allow the wall to hold you. The ankles relax. Shins relax, and the calves relax. Let go of any tension we might be feeling in the kneecaps. Release through the hamstrings and the quads. Feel that lower back pressing down deeply into the earth. Knowing that when we apply that pressure to places like the forehead and the lower back, you are giving your body signals to let go. You're allowing your body to turn off the light switch. And move into rest and digest instead of that fight, flight, or freeze that puts our body into stress. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Are you holding any tension in your shoulders? Hands can rest on the belly, or they can be down by your side, palms facing up. Or they could be in cactus arms to the side. What feels good to you? What's going to allow you to release and let go? Give yourself permission to let go. Let go of the doing, the to-do lists. Let go of the conversations. Let go of the highs and the lows. Give yourself permission to just be. I breathe in. I breathe out. I am letting go. I am complete. I am of infinite worth. My value does not change with the highs and lows of life. It doesn't change when mistakes are made or accomplishments are finished. I am complete. In through the nose and out through the nose. Stay here as long as you want to. Whenever you are ready, you can slide those feet down the wall, hugging the knees and roll over onto your side. Feel free to stay here for as long as you want. Knowing that you've done something good for your mind and your body. Just allowing yourself to be. Being comfortable in your own skin. In through the nose and out through the nose. I hope you sleep well tonight.